Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Germaine, just putting another video out on this Monday, taking you step by step through the presentation, the slides presentation you're going to be completing for Monday and Tuesday. So slide 1, like always, has our to-do list, everything that you need to do for the day. Complete your warm-up, watch your mini lesson, complete the practice slides, and complete your must-do, then submit your slides. So let's take a look at what slide 2 is asking us to do. Let's see. This slide is a little bit different than we usually see. This is a reminder as we move into week 2. We should be working for around 2 hours total on each assignment. So each of these slideshows should be taking you 2 hours time. If you find yourself finishing early, there's supplemental work provided for you to challenge you on slide 15, I believe, second to last slide. You don't have to complete your work all in one sitting. You may stop and go back at any time. I know a lot of people are doing that, and it's a good idea. It is very important that you read your directions and complete all the slides to the best of your ability. So this video should actually help you out a bit so that you know what's expected of you on each slide. But always, please reach out to me with comments or comment on your slide, and I can give you assistance on anything else. Or you can always reach out to Miss Jones as well. When your work gets returned to you, please review all the comments that I made and respond accordingly. So most of the time I'll send it back to you, and it'll have maybe 1 or 2 comments on it. Maybe try to fix this, take a second look at this activity here. I'll try to be very specific in my comments. But if you get it back and it says fantastic and it has 100%, then you're all set. You don't need to make any corrections on it, okay? So also, we don't want to forget that you will receive a participation grade for completing all of the slides today and moving forward to the best of your ability. So that means that your grade will be based on what's completed, not if it's right or wrong. So I'm giving you comments on it, not because it'll improve your grade, because you've already got the points for turning it in and completing it, but I want to make sure that you have it done and have it down in your brain correctly. That's the reason I'm giving you those comments, so that you have it learned correctly. But if you hand it in and it gets to the end of the week and you don't have a chance to make all the comment or make all the changes, that's okay, because you gave it your best attempt. But what you will receive a numerical grade on is that exit slip, okay? This is going to be graded on accuracy, meaning that your grade is going to be based on the number of questions you get correct out of the total number of questions, okay? So then if we look at slide 4, this is where we get into our warm-up, okay? And just like we do all the time with our warm-ups in math class, you're not going to have one right or wrong answer here when you choose which one doesn't belong. You will be able to choose one of these graphs that you feel does not belong, and you're going to type that letter right in the box. For example, I might say letter B. But I'm not just going to write the letter B. I'm going to put an explanation for the choice that you made. So I might say letter B, and I could say because it is sideways. Perfect. I don't think sideways. Perfect. It fixed it for me. So, boom. I have my graph and I have a reason why. Please make sure that you give me a reason why. There's not a single right or wrong answer here. I just want to see what your mathematical thinking is. Let's take a look at slide 5. We have our I can statements for the day and the video that you're going to be watching. So you're going to click on that link and it will open up a video for you with our taking you through the notes for today. And it's going to be a screencast video, and there's going to be someone talking and giving you some information, extra information on the slides that you're watching. Okay, so when we watch our video, you can always go back. If you click on the link where it says here, it will open up those notes for today. The notes for today, by the way, are a slideshow presentation, so that is what will open when you click on that here for your notes. Okay, so once you've watched your notes, you're going to move into the activity for the day. So the activity number 1 is, if you look at your directions here, click in the space provided. Answer in complete sentences using specific information from the graph in your answers. Okay? So that means in these boxes here, you're going to answer the question. So the first question is, was it warmer at 3 p.m. or at 9 p.m.? So that means you need to look at this graph right here, and you need to decide hours. If you look at your time in hours, afternoon, which is warmer, 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock? When you answer your question, you're going to want to make sure that you're giving me a complete sentence. So it would look something like, it was warmer at, and then you would fill in your time, giving me specific information. So you could say, on the graph, so and so and so, what it looked like, what something was what. So you want to give me an answer and how you knew that based on the graph. Okay, so then if you look at approximately, what temperature is the highest? Same thing, you're going to answer with a complete sentence. The temp was the warmest at, and fill in your time. I knew that on the graph it was something. Okay, so then we're going to take a look at slide number 7. Slide number 7 has 2 more questions on it, which will have in the box. You're going to click in that box and type in your answers. Come down in box number 4, write your answer based on the graph up top. Okay, so once you finish that slide, you're going to look at slide 8 that has 2 more questions. You're going to type your answer in the box. Type your answer in the box based on your graph, being specific and using complete sentences. Okay, so once you finish this activity, you're going to go here where it's going to take you to a link to some videos on graphing. You're going to have the task of watching 5 of these videos at least. You can watch more, but you're not going to try to watch less. You're going to come to the link and it looks like this. Open your link, open in Chrome or Safari, and it will take you to this website right here. You're going to choose 5 of these videos. So you click on it, for example, and it will open up that video for you. Just give it a moment. It's thinking. Still thinking. Anyhow, it will open up that video and you will click play on it and you will watch 5 of them. Once you watch it, you want to come back to your slides here and type in the name of the 5 videos that you watched. So for example, I watched that video called Time. There was another one called Distance. Or no, it was actually Height. Boom, you type in your titles and then you move on to the next activity. For this one, you're going to click on My Name, the link with my name. Open your link and it will take you to Desmos. Okay, remember we used Desmos this past week and it is an activity. You're going to click your join. Okay, you're going to log in, you're going to continue without signing in. Type in your name here. Okay, and you hit go. You're going to go through each of these slides here, typing your answers in the box, sharing it with the class, and you keep going, completing all 12 slides here. Okay, so your job to go through all 12 slides. I will be looking at your answers for all 12 slides, and once you get to the end, you're going to hit done and head back to your slides presentation. Once you get back here, we can move to the next slide. We're going to answer 3 more questions about that activity that we just did on Desmos. So you're going to click in your box here and you're going to answer these 3 questions. What should the graph of a function look like when someone's going down the slide? It will look like, put your answer in for all 3 questions. Last thing you're going to do is you're going to have to click over here and click on your My Name to complete that checkout form. Okay? So once you do that, it will open up the Google form. It's not actually going to open up for me right now because I'm logged in under a different account, but you'll complete that form like you've been doing. Hit that submit button. Once you're all set, you can come back to your slides if you finish early and you would like some extra practice, slide 13 has some optional extra practice stuff here. And then if we look at our last slide, it says, fantastic job. You did it. You made it through. What I want to draw some attention to right now is that on Wednesday, your activity will include a quiz. So your checkout at the end of the lesson is actually not going to be put in the grade book as a classwork grade. It'll be put in as a quiz grade. Okay? So I don't want people to get stressed out. We're going to have a little bit of extra time if we need it. We're going to have, if we need multiple attempts, that can be an option as well. So I don't want you to get hung up, but I want you to know that the exit slip on Wednesday is going to be considered a quiz. Listen, we're going to get through it. We're going to push through. You're going to ask me questions. You're going to reach out, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, we're not feeling stressed about anything, about this quiz or anything. We're going to get through it together, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, you guys now know exactly what I'm expecting of you for this lesson. So please get started, try your best, reach out with questions via email or by my Google phone number, which is on our class stream, and just try your best. Awesome, guys. I'm so proud of you guys so far. You're doing phenomenal. Keep up the great work. Bye, guys.